Okay, depending on the year that you're doing this, or depending if someone's already replaced the radiator, you might not have a copper here, and we have a copper, but, I tell you but, you must be very careful with this, because if you rip this copper radiator, which is worth a lot of money, is trash. Alright, now I'll put WD-40 on the peacock, or pepcock, and hopefully it'll just turn easy, but I've seen these be bare sometimes and ruined. There. Be nice to your environment and catch your fluid. That's one thing we're doing outside is we have little pets running around and we're making sure we're catching our fluid and being religious about it. Be nice to the environment. I mean, I'm not a tree hugger, but dang, you know, take care of the world that our kids have to drink the water out from underneath the ground that we pour this crap into, you know. Catch your fluid and do the right thing.
Also, if you want to make this drain faster, undo your radiator cap. Wasn't much radiator fluid in there to begin with.
No, I think it was low anyway. That's probably why it was getting hot. But what killed this motor, I think, was a combination of two things. I think it overheated. I don't think this copper radiator is working as good as it probably once did. And let's see, what else did I say was going to kill this motor? I think it ran out of oil. I think they had a small oil leak, or maybe it sat for too long and they just started it up. But the carburetor not working right on cold starts is probably what did it the most, though. Oh, keep messing with my light, dude. Fluid's okay. Not too bad.
Looks like that 50-50 already mixed crap.
Yeah, it probably was. Alright, we're going to get the fluid drained out and then take the radiator and then we'll hit the front accessories next.
Alright, pull it up.
Yeah, that's been fairly replaced. That's a medium duty.
Give it to somebody, I don't want it.
Radiator's the issue of this overheating. Alright. Good thing about a truck, you can store all the parts in the back.
Alright, next we're going to go for these hoses. Alright, so pull your lower radiator hose.
Yep, have a catch bucket. We got one.
Kind of worked.
Yeah, nice to catch most of it.
There's something in this.
Yeah, I was just spraying. It keeps the suction from collapsing the hose.
It's weird. That must be
It's okay on the bottom, but not the top. Always tip it back. Traditionally, you pull it off to the side.
Can we recycle this alternator? For metal?
Yeah, you can. I don't think you're going to get a lot for it.
Alright, let's take your belt off. And these belts are bad, so we're going to get rid of them. But, you know, if your belts are good and they're not cracked, reuse them. But we're not going to on this. So, your pulley, save that here, because you can reuse pulleys. Get rid of your belts. Alright, and you're going to want to take out your alternator. You don't want to hold it as soon as this bolt goes, this alternator is going. Alright, save your alternator bolts. And there you go. You're going to want to save this bracket too, so take this bracket off because you're not going to probably reuse this alternator. This one, we're not going to reuse it just because the fact is it's not putting out the correct voltage that it should. And we already have a new one, so we're just going to replace it while it's out. It wouldn't make any sense to reuse this alternator, and we have one sitting on the sidelines. Just make sure there's nothing else important on this alternator for this engine, and get rid of the alternator.
Core charge.
And we want to leave those brackets on.
What bracket?
That bracket.
No, you're gonna need that.
And this one?
Pull those brackets, yeah.
And save your brackets.
Yeah, this thing lost the head gasket too because I'm looking at the fluid and it's not very good.
Next, start just undoing your back bracketry for your air conditioning.
If so equipped. I like that in the book.
If so equipped, turn to page blah 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 blah.
And then you turn the page and then there's like part A, part D. Like, oh wow, that's all good. You gotta want lots of string and lots of bungee cord to hold up all these accessories. They always get ditched off to the side. We'll put our hooks in from this other motor. So I want to get as close as possible so we don't have that foobar from the other day. I want this to be nice, clean, straight by the book, and up and out it goes.
Squeeze these two tips in and just push it through. It's going to be a little bit difficult with older pliers, but you know what you're doing, you have some weight about you, you'll be able to get it out. And do not bend the cable or any of the other extremities to it. This is very important.
Why is it important?
Because it controls the second shift. That's why.
Well, third to second downshift, but yes. Incorrect adjustment can do damage. Make room for anything you have behind. Some Chevys have brackets in the rear bell housing that have like oil or wires or something. Be careful there. Check that before you start trying to pull this motor out.
Replace it with the gasket. These bolts were getting tight.
No, they're only 20 foot-pounds anyway.
Those are new bolts too. I think we're gonna just buy a new fuel pump since it's so dirt cheap. Just gonna throw a new one on here and keep the other one on the 78.
Yeah, I would. Make it easier for us when we do the swap there.
Is that an neoprene gasket?
I think so.
Oh, it's reusable.
Yeah, I still think you only use them once.
Nope. There's oil on this.
No, it's supposed to be. That's how the fuel pump gets lubricated. There's a drain hole in the block.
Where's my... I lost my socket. Holy crap.
Yeah, one bad bolt you gotta be careful with, huh?
Yeah, I need
Well, it don't matter. These cylinder heads are probably junk,
I
but
need a flashlight.
I guess so.
Alright, now these should... Oh, there's one I couldn't get to. And they're off. normally you'd want to take spark plugs out, but since we don't care about these ones and they're bad anyways, we're not going to take them out. There's no point. But if you wanted to save your spark plugs, or you actually like them, yeah, take them out before you start taking the exhaust off. I'm not going to be able to hit with my key. Yep, nope.